Good morning. We have coffee. We have free live tarot readings as well. It's going to be an exciting Saturday. If I get my lights on, that would be great. There we go. Now we have lights. Now we have some lights. How wonderful is that? We're ready to roll. We're ready to roll, my friends. Getting it done. Oh, man. I missed last Saturday morning because I had to work. But this Saturday morning, I'm here. So hopefully somebody else will join, other than me. So, good morning, by the way. Bling, bling. Good morning and welcome. How are you? How is it going? How is your Saturday morning? Or Saturday evening, depends on where you're at. Laz, hello, how is it going? So good to see you. Checking it out, wait for people to join. Then we'll get started after a few more people join. So how was your weekend? Do you have big plans? You going anywhere? I assume you're not meeting anybody because it is pandemic. It's pandemic time. So I assume that means you're not meeting anybody. Mrs. Kicks, good evening to you as well. How is your evening doing? How is everybody? Got any big plans? I think today I'm going to go work out, do yard work, and go eat and go for a long walk. I want to triple my iWatch goals, fitness goals today. Going to try to triple my goal. So the ring that goes around once, I'll make it go around 3 times. So there's going to be a lot of walking. Danielle, hello. How's it going? All right. So we got 2. How do they feel about me? Laz wants to know, how does he feel about me? And Bling wants to know, how does A feel about me? Well, let's find out. With the Bonfire Tarot. That is a good tarot to start it out with and try it out. The Bonfire Tarot. Here we go. By the way, I need a graphic for this. There we go. I need a graphic for this to figure this out. That would be great. That would be great. Let's see. Reading title. SC. Hello from India. Well, hello back from Texas. Danielle. Good morning. How's it going? Let's see. All right. So how does somebody feel about me is one question. Wendy, how's it going? Another question is, how does he feel about me? And a third question is, how do they feel about me? That is a lot of feeling about feelings. We'll go with BB's, how they're feeling about me. How does A feel about me? How does A feel about you? Let's find out. Because there's a lot of feelings going on in the chat today. Everybody wants to know some feelings. Maybe we could combine all 3 of them. I don't think that would be good, though. All right. I don't think that would be good if I throw down 9 cards either. I think it would probably be better if I put down 4. Put down 4 about how does A feel about me. We'll try that out. There we go. All right. It's 9:30 in Australia. I just shipped 4 packages to Australia. I hope they make it. I hope they make it. I have to say, Australia packages are easier to label than Peru packages. I labeled a package for Peru and another one for Brazil. And wow, those were really, really long, detailed package labels. So they had a lot of stuff on them. Anyway, let's make sure we got the camera focused. We'll check that out. So the question is, how does A feel about me? The Knight of Coins. I think this is important to you. I think this is fairly important to you. This person is important to you. Bling, bling. They have some substantial importance to you. I think it's maybe even for a while, right? Person has been important to you for a while. They've been back and forth. And I think that you could have had either something beforehand or maybe something in another life or some sort of connection with this person to where they're familiar to you and you are sort of drawn to them and you're trying to figure out how it's going. Me, hello, how is it going? But yeah, the Knight of Coins says this person, you've been sort of either chasing this person for a while, or they're fairly important to you, and it's definitely something that you're interested in. The Nine of Swords also says that the person doesn't really how they feel about you. I think they have sort of mixed feelings about you. We have a lot of different court cards. Could be a lot of different people that are involved here. Could be a lot of Jinbo. Hello, how's it going? Kai K. Sure. Post your reading request in chat. By the way, there is no list. Donation take priority. Then I pick a random. We pick BB because we have 3 of the same question. So I pick BB's version. I think there are multiple people involved. Either you're interested in other people, or this other person has some other people that they're sort of looking at. So you do have a bit of a lot of different court cards here. It's sort of interesting. And one's a king and one's a knight, sort of points me to that one person in this particular relationship, or one person on one side, has more than one option as far as people to care about, people to feel about, and things like that. There's a bunch of people involved, right? We have a knight, we have a king, we have another knight. And what's interesting is we have coins, swords, and wands. Sort of gets to that representation of multiple people, or things happening between multiple people within this. It's not just one person and another person, and pretty much that's it. Yeah. The Hierophant. Yes, you can donate if you like. Link in the description for a PayPal, or you can hit the $sign or whatever you'd like to do. It's all good. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, you have a lot of different factors on here. I don't think it's a simplistic one-on-one. I don't think it's just an easy one-on-one to where it's one person interested in one particular individual, etc., and only focused on that person. So anyway, a lot of complications within this particular reading, especially in that regard. Anyway, hi peeps. Sophia, welcome. Hey, how's it going? All right. How can it get better? You have a problem sleeping? That's not good at all. All right. Let's find out about the problem sleeping. There we go. All right. So, Kit wants a problem sleeping. There you go. We'll try it out. Kit, see about the problem sleeping for that one. What's a good problem sleeping deck? I am thinking that it could be the Gilded Tarot Royale. If you're going to have problems sleeping, you might as well have problems sleeping on the Gilded Tarot Royale. There you go. All right. Let's check it out. Grab a few random cards and see what's going on. Jaleel, how's it going? All right. How does Sam feel about me? Well, sorry to hear it, kid. Sorry to hear that you're having issues sleeping. That's never a good sign. That is never a good sign. All right. Let's see what's going on with the sleep situation. We have not done a sleep situation reading in a while, right? Okay, sleep situation. The Star. I think you're trying to get somewhere. You're trying to do something. You have some things that are undone, which are causing this. You have repetitive thoughts. You have things in your subconscious that are trying to reach out and do a particular thing or get a particular thing done, because either that thing has been delayed, or you're just trying to sort of move past something almost, right? So the Star, you're trying to get somewhere and you're not getting in that direction fast enough, or you're not getting in that direction correctly, and it's sort of bothering you because you have this a bit of feel that maybe something is awry, or maybe something needs to get accomplished and it's not getting accomplished, and so you're having sort of an issue with that. So it sort of points to the Star. You try to do something and it's undone, it's not done, it's not complete, and it's sort of bothering you as well as I think you're having some emotional difficulties, some emotional type of hang-ups that are there. So the Two of Cups is almost like you had a connection and the connection is not there anymore. The connection has gone awry. Maybe the connection is not optimal, or you feel that something's wrong with the connection. And so you're trying to resolve that in your mind as well. So your mind's sort of racing with a task or a thought or something that's undone, as well as maybe some emotional issues that are sort of in the background of all of this other stuff. And also it seems that you've had, some interesting dreams, in the past as well. The Page of Swords, you've had some interesting dreams, maybe some dreams that you didn't like, or some dreams that were a bit odd, and you're sort of hesitant to go back into those. So you have this combination of these three things that are sort of disrupting your sleep. So, get the task done, or at least get started on the task, get the task at least mapped out so that you're more comfortable with that and all of that. So, yeah, I got your square payment. Thank you, Sophia. I greatly appreciate it. Sophia, let me know your question, and we will throw that down here. But so get started or get the task planned out at a minimum so that you feel more comfortable. You feel like you're making progress on it. You feel like you have it mapped out. It's not a concern. If we have any sort of emotional things, sort of get a hold on that as well. And start keeping a dream journal. So when you do have a dream, you can sort of write it down and get that analyzed, sort of analyze what the dream means. So instead of forgetting the dream, now you can sort of analyze the dream and find out what it's pointing to and what kind of subconscious things are coming through that you can address in the dream journal. Because once you have a dream journal, now I know I have a dream about frogs or whatever like that. But Kit, yeah, it'll get better. It'll get better. It's no problem. All right. So yeah, Sophia, thank you for your donation. Really appreciate it. Let me know what the question is. All right. Sophia wants to know about trouble within the next week. Let's check that out. Thank you, Sophia. I greatly appreciate it. Sophia, you're my number one commenter and number one person that supported the channel, I think. Okay. I'd like to know what is coming up for me in the next week. What is coming up for me in the next week? And next week would be, let's see, the Playful Heart Tarot. There we go. Playful Heart Tarot would be fantastic for this. Well, I really need to optimize that graphic because that is a lot of background. We need to remove that background. We need to get it removed. I have a couple of sites that will do that. I love how you can upload to a website nowadays and just have a background of an image removed automatically. You can just remove it automatically. It is so nice. It is so cool. So yeah, technology has come a long way. Now pretty much you can do anything you can do anything just on a web page. You can watch movies on a web page. You can edit graphics on a web page. You can convert video files on a web page. You can do everything on a web page. Pretty cool. Is there anything you can't do on a web page anymore? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Kit, by the way, let me know if anything you want to see on Patreon. Somebody actually left Patreon and said that they didn't like the rewards. So if you have any rewards that you'd like to see on Patreon, let me know. I'd love to add more rewards. I love to make Patreon a place everybody likes to hang out. So not really sure what to do other than behind the scenes, which I'm going to do another one today. Early news programs, exclusive PDF files, and exclusive graphics. So I don't know what else to do. Let me know. I'd appreciate that. Dev Gupta, hello, how's it going? And SC, welcome. Hey, how are you? Danielle and Moon Empath is here as well. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you all for hanging out with me. All right, what is coming up for you in the next week? It is a short time period, but let's find out what we got. The Magician and the Emperor combination means that you have somebody, a leader that you're going to encounter, or love to see your art and more art lessons. Sophia, give me your email. Give me your email right here, and I will give you 17 hours of art lessons for free. Send your email down here in the description. I got my email. Send me an email, and I will reply with where to get it. All right, so Magician and the Emperor, you do have a particular person that is a leader that maybe you have encountered before, or maybe you haven't encountered before. Something's going on with the leadership. And I think this person is going to make an appearance next week or make a reappearance next week, and something's going to happen. And they either have a path that they want you to follow, or they have some idea that they want you to get in on, or something's going to happen with a leader in your life, right? The Magician and the Emperor. This also points to a very strong leader, a leader that knows what they're doing, a leader that is an expert in their field, somebody who's very good at what they do, right? And it doesn't mean they have to have, they don't have to be like some senior CEO or something like that. A lot of people just have strong leadership abilities to where they just take a charge and everyone follows them and everyone respects them and things like that. So you have this individual, the magician, the emperor, a leader that knows what they're doing, a very strong leader that is going to be contacting you or have some idea for you in the next week. That seems to be the main concept of the main focus here, right? Because they want you to start something, they want you to chime in on an idea, or they have some things that they want you to do, right? It definitely sort of comes into play as far as that concerned. The Three of Cups as well. It's time to sort of keep the friendships open. Dev, do not spam, please. I appreciate not spam. User timeout. There you go. All right. So, sorry for the timeout. It's just really, you can spam. Just at least put some delay in there. Put some delay in there. Moonstar, hello. And Rhonda, hello. How's it going? Princess Pink poop emoji. There you go. All right. Okay, thanks. I am a leader. All right. Well, maybe that you have some project that you want to lead, or maybe you have some project that you want to get started as well, if you're going to be the particular person that's talking about the magician and the emperor. The Three of Cups also says to keep in contact with friends. Friends are going to be important next week, to make sure that you follow up, to make sure everybody is okay, right? So keep in contact with them, ping them, call them, do something to make sure everybody's okay and everybody's safe and everybody is doing well, and find out how this is affecting them. Everybody being away from everyone else sort of puts a hindrance on seeing people or catching up with friends or things like that. So, the friends, even the online friends, just ping them, make sure that you keep that contact open, make sure that you have that type of thing going as well with the Three of Cups, right? And the moon also says to keep your emotions in check in the next week, and to make sure that your intuition is taken care of, your emotions are taken care of. Don't let the pandemic scare, don't let things around you, don't let some of the negative factors around you affect you negatively. Keep your state, or keep your emotions in check. Keep everything, as far as you being a leader as well, keep everything in check so that you have that confidence, you have that stability. Still, it doesn't matter if it's a pandemic, it doesn't matter what happened, you are still strong, you are still the one in charge, you are still the one in charge of your emotion, and emotionally stable as well. So don't let everything get you down, because you do have a tendency, not you particularly, but people have a tendency when you're going through a hard time to just look like they're going through a hard time. So don't let that affect you. Stay focused, stay able, and stay stable, right? All right, anyway, thank you for your donation. And yeah, ping me down there. We'll get you so much art tutorials that you will never want to watch another one. Alexandria, hello, how is it going? And Kayanat, hello, how are you? I am healthy and safe indeed. I have my coffee in my Paris mug. Actually went to Paris a while back. Beautiful city, and I went to every single I went to every single museum in Paris that I could find. I went and got a Cartel Orange, or what is it? It's the Orange Pass or whatever. It's a museum pass to where you get to like 50 museums for like $30 or something like that. Anyway, there you go. All right, Danielle, hello, how is it going? Randomly picking questions. That's right. By the way, there is no list. I pick at random, and if you donate, I make those first. There you go. There you go. All right. Please, Charles Sagittarius and I will be together as a serious relationship. I am an Aquarius. Well, here we go. Peggy wants to know. Peggy, welcome. Will my career change after the crisis? That's a good question. It's a good question. For that, we need the job screen. So, P.S., will my career change after crisis? All right, let's find out about the career change after crisis. And for that, we're going to the job screen. We're going to the job screen. There we go. How exciting is that? And we'll use the, what is this called? The Golden Wheel Tarot. Golden Wheel Tarot. Here you go. Golden Wheel Tarot. Figure that out. All right, do some combination here. do some combination shuffles on the job screen. It was the Trump dollar screen, but I think most people here are not from the U.S., so the Trump dollar screen is not as funny. By the way, if you're in the U.S., Trump is handing us dollars, so a lot of people were like, hey, am I going to get my Trump dollars? So I made a Trump dollar screen. You had to be there for it to be funny, apparently. Yes, that's right. Okay, let's take a look at your career situation after the crisis is over. After it's over. The Ten of Wands, I think it may be in for a bit of a change. We got some interesting combinations here. One is the Ten of Wands, a bit of the, too much. It's too much. So this could point to a lot of different things. One is that the people around you may be a bit cut off or either laid off, or something happens to where there's some shift in job priorities to where you end up getting a bit more. By the way, entertainment purposes only. Obviously, don't make any career decisions based upon some random dude on YouTube slapping down tarot cards. Use your better judgment. There you go. So the Ten of Wands, you have a bit of that too much. You have a bit of that being loaded on. So I think that possibly your career, your job situation could have a bit more things loaded up, and you could be maybe losing, or you could be sort of shedding people around you as people try to cut costs and companies try to reduce the cost and whatnot. So the burden may be indeed increasing. So the Four of Cups also says that you could be in a situation where the job that you're doing is changing and the roles and the responsibilities could be changing as well, which sort of causes a bit of grief, or sort of causes a bit of emotional dissatisfaction, right? The, Four of Cups, the Lord of Blended Pleasure. The Lord of Blended Pleasure. Avancito, hello, how's it going? So the Lord of Blended Pleasure says some things that were pleasurable in the past, or some things that were pretty good, some things that were not too bad in the past, become a bit more stressful, or become a bit more strained, or some things happen to where you may not have some of the individuals, some of the friends that you rely on at work and things like that around anymore. So you could be, a bit of that blended pleasure, a bit of that, I like getting paid, I like coming to work, but the instability, the unstableness is sort of concerning to me, right? Making new friends. You could have some different people in different roles. You could have some different people around you. You could be making new friends. You could have different friends around you, or different people around you as well. But in general, the job situation looks like that. It may not be a career change. It just may be a bit of a time to where now you're sort of reevaluating things as the economy picks up. As the economy picks up, things recover from the crisis. You may be in a situation where now you're looking around and, considering, okay, what's different? What's new? What other opportunities do I have? So there you go. There you go. Again, entertainment purposes only. Don't make career decisions around some random dude throwing down tarot cards. Use your better judgment. Use your better judgment. I can't stand men who betray us women. Well, I'm sure the reverse is true as well there, princess. I'm sure that the reverse is true as well. All right. Hello. Let's see. How's my boyfriend truly feeling about me in his heart? Truly in his heart. How is that man feeling about me? There you go. Well, there you go. I don't know. Let's find out. How is that? That is a lot of initials. PPGPE. There you go. How is BF truly feeling about me? Well, I hope it's good. I hope it's good. That's an intimidating question there. What if I throw down cards and it's terrible? You're going to be mad. You're going to be mad. You're going to be, what kind of reader is this? He threw down all these terrible cards. All these terrible cards. I just wanted to hear he loves me. That's all I wanted to hear. But we're going to use the Celtic dragon. It depends on how you want to pronounce it. But I'm going with Celtic just because that's what I do. All right, now how are they feeling about you? I sure hope this looks good. I sure hope it looks good. Let's find out. If it's terrible, this is entertainment purposes only. That is it. That is it. It is entertainment purposes only. If it's terrible, and it looks like it's not too terrible. It's not too terrible at all. There you go. The buildup on that. See, the buildup on that is that's the buildup right there. Why is my ex young Aries guy still keeping my mobile numbers? He sent me 16 hate, angry, and made a threat more than a week ago. Well, Snow, it sounds like you should use that block action on your phone. I'm just saying. So, does it really matter why they're sending me that? You know? Kit, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. All right. Will the homeopathic medicine help me sleeping? There you go. Oh, no, you're a Virgo too. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be one of them things. Well, Kit, I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. So, let's find out about the intimidating question. How does my boyfriend truly feel? How do they truly feel? Yeah, thank you, Kit. Wow, I appreciate that. Greatly appreciate that. Okay, well, the Hermit and the Chariot and the Magician, you have 3 majors here. So that is pretty good. That is pretty good, I have to say. So there's a lot of majors, more majors, and can you send that back? Kit, go back. I can't send anything. Kit, you're gonna have to go back and do that with your credit card. Kit, you're gonna have to go back to your credit card company and reverse that. So I can't do anything. It's out of my hands. So anyway, so go back to your credit card and reverse it. We'll still get you a reading, no problem. But yeah, you're gonna have to follow up with your credit card company. Go ahead and call them now. All right. So the more majors involved, the better. The more majors involved, the more critical the situation is for you. Kit, you're going to have to call your credit card company. I can't do anything. I'm powerless. That is YouTube. YouTube handles all of that. I have no power over that particular venue. So yeah, call your credit card company. Call the number on the back of your credit card. Call them and explain the situation and fix it. There you go. But the Hermit, the Chariot, and the Magician, that combination again means that this is an important factor to you. This is important to you. So obviously you have a lot of interest. You have a lot in stake with this particular person. This particular person has quite a bit of importance in your life, right? Either obviously sort of, in front or front loaded, where you obviously have a lot of importance with this person, or they're going to be important possibly even later on. So the Chariot means that this person's ready to, sort of move forward and move into that love adventure. They're ready to move into that love adventure with you. The Chariot, they're ready to move on. They're ready to get things done. They're also tired of being alone. They like relationships. They enjoy being in a relationship. They really love it. And this is something that they enjoy doing. So if you're wondering how they really feel about you, well, there you go. You have a lot of good things as well. The person also feels that they have a lot of control over the relationship. They feel like they're in sort of the leadership position of the relationship. So, that's going to be good or bad. If you trust them to be the leader in the relationship, that's going to be good for you. But they do like to be in the leadership position. They do like to have that ability and that power as well from being a leader and being able to guide the relationship in the direction they want to go. Mr. Maurice Evans-Jones, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. Let's find out about your next 2 weeks here in a second. Before that, we got Kit talking about some homeopathic medicine. Let's try that out. See if Kit can get some more sleep, get some better sleep in there. Homeopathic. Am I going to butcher the spelling? Yes. Homeopathic medicine for sleeping. Is that good or not? Is that good or not? Let's find out. Yeah, we have a fellow Virgo. If you're not familiar with Virgos, I'm a Virgo. And, I'm a Virgo. And sometimes we are a bit concerned about just about everything, which is so true. which is so true, especially health. I think Virgos and health is that it. Virgos and health. I got your square. Shut up and drink your gin. What a great name. I got your donation. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. We're going to go with the Gilded Tarot and the Symbolon. Yeah, we can do that. I got the Symbolon in the closet right beside me. We'll do that right there. Want to know when my lima bean issue will go away. You have a lima bean issue? Okay. So, are you just addicted to lima beans? Is that the problem here, or like how's the lima bean thing going? Is this I don't understand. A lima bean addiction. You know, you never know what addictions you got. Sometimes it's lima beans. Sometimes it is. It is sometimes. All right. So let's find out about that. Not the lima beans. We're not doing lima beans quite yet. I just thought it was a funny question. Thank you. All right. Shut up and drink your gin. Wants to know about a lima bean addiction or the lima bean issue. All right. So many jokes I have. There you go. Yeah. What is explain more about the lima bean issue. It could be something highly entertaining. And I'm one. I definitely want to get into the highly entertaining section of the readings. That's just the way I roll. So the homeopathic medicine for sleeping. We got 3 majors here, which could be very positive. Could be very positive indeed. The first one, however, is the devil for the homeopathic medicine. I think you're looking to it, or you're looking for it to be this cure-all or this one-stop shop to where everything clouds magically part and everything sort of, the sun shines upon your sleep and you suddenly get to sleep. So no, it's not a one-stop cure-all. It's not a one-stop thing to where it's going to magically cure it. You need to have a more holistic approach or a more multifaceted approach to getting the sleep done, right? The world, we're going to need a lot of different factors, a lot of different things going in order to get the sleep thing, right? It's a shape of the... All right. So, but we have a multifaceted approach that you're going to have to sort of approach the sleep issue with. I don't think one thing is going to magically cure it. I think you're going to have to approach it from different sides. I think obviously one thing would cure one night, right? So if you just took some random medicine or whatever, sure, it's going to cure you one night, but if you take that medicine all the time, it's going to be bad for you, and it's going to be disadvantageous for you to do that because long-term, you need something more stable or a multifaceted approach, and that's what sort of the world is coming to. The Seven of Swords says it is solvable given time and given a little bit of effort. Another thing is to not really worry about the situation that much. Don't really worry about the situation that much. The more you worry, the more situation gets worse, right? It's sort of like high blood pressure. You have high blood pressure, now you're freaking out because you have high blood pressure, and then your blood pressure goes up because you're freaking out about your high blood pressure. So at some point, you got to, like the doctor will tell you, you got to calm down, to settle down, relax, settle down. And that's going to be the Seven of Swords. The takeaway is to sort of settle down. The Hangman as well. Sort of get, asshole, hello, how's it going? Get the perspective correct. Get your approach to where you're comfortable and find a comfortable place for you, comfortable methods for you to get back to regular sleep. Because again, any medicine will make you sleep one night fine, but you don't want to get completely addicted to it, or you don't want to get in a situation where that's your only approach. Make sure that you have a multifaceted approach to your sleep. And anyway, well, thank you for the donation. Follow up with your credit card company. I know you typed in the wrong amount there, so there you go. Shut up and drink your gin. This is your channel. Shut up and drink your gin. This is your channel for sure. For sure. All right. So the homeopathic medicine is there. Is there indeed. And let's see, X Young, Aries guy, keep my mobile numbers. We got some issues with that there. All right, Mr. Maurice Evans-Jones, thank you, sir. Let's do a 2-week reading for Maurice Evans-Jones. Find out what's going on. All right, M-E-J. Next 2 weeks, And for this, I will use the Light Seers Tarot. It would be great. That would be perfect. I do enjoy this tarot. I have an extra deck. I need to give it away at some point. So I got a damaged deck, and they were kind enough to ship me a replacement. They were kind enough to ship me a replacement deck. So I do still have the damaged deck, but it was minor damage, and I probably just want to give that away at some point. Gift it, because getting a free tarot deck is good luck, and it makes the tarot deck very powerful. In my mind, I think, when someone gifts it to you and gives you a free tarot deck, that makes it just great. I think you get the best readings from that. Just my opinion, though. Of course, just my opinion. My channel, my opinion, and there you go. Let's find out about the next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks are going to be interesting for sure. All right, Lima Bean, Butterbean, something like that. Have you ever seen Butterbean the Wrestler? I like Butterbean the Wrestler. He's pretty cool. Or the fighter. I don't think he's really a wrestler. More like a boxer. Believe it's a boxer. Anyway, he's pretty interesting. Okay, the next 2 weeks, we had Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Page of Cups. We got some interesting characters coming in here. Let's find out a little bit more about these characters as we do. Put down a couple of cards on these. As per my complete tarot course, if you get a interesting character and you're not really sure where to go with it, throw down some cards on top and it will tell you a bit more about the character that's within there. So if you're not an expert on all of these, the different types of court cards, you can do that. So about to finish in 1 hour. Sunshine, what's going on? So the Nine of Wands, I believe you're in the next 2 weeks, you're a bit of a defensive posture. I think you're trying to figure out how to deal with some of the factors, some of the things coming in with the pandemic. You're trying to deal with some of the different things that are sort of happening within the realm of this outbreak, or within the realm of your particular situation with the outbreak. So the next 2 weeks, you're in a bit of a defensive posture. You're trying to figure out how to keep what you have. That's going to be one of the most important things here, is to keep what you have, to keep things happening, and to make sure that you're okay with everything. Because again, you're sort of being assailed on all different sides, either the personal side, the professional side, and things like that. It's like you have a lot of things going on. And being a leader, being a leadership position, and being the person that has that confidence or has that emotional stability within the crisis is going to be king for you as well, right? Literally king for you. The King of Wands is very active. It's a very active person. And it's a person that knows how to deal with situations like this, and very confident as well. Mixed with the Emperor really points to kind of this leadership position, or a position to where you are going to be the person that somebody or multiple people count on in the time of crisis to be that calming voice, to be that leader voice that people are looking for to get in this time of trials and the time of tribulation that we're currently sort of in. So it's important to be that, it's important to maintain state and to be the confident person that you usually are, and to exhibit that and to sort of reflect that on the people that count on you for that. I think that you're going to make it through the next 2 weeks. I think that you're going to make the proper decisions that you need to do, because once the crisis is over, once things calm down, you're going to be in a situation to where you have laid in plans for how to get things done. Angie, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. All right. Yeah, it was a mistake. She's calling her credit card company, and that's an easy mistake to make, right? Because you do 4.00, but some places don't have the dot, or everything is inconsistent when you're putting in stuff. Anyway, so the Six of Wands says you're going to be successful. And this is important because I think that you have plans on how to do things after the crisis is over. And that's going to be big, right? I think that the investments that you're thinking of, I think that the plans you're making are going to be successful. The Six of Wands, the Lord of Victory. Tarot Light, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. So are going to be successful. I think that you have the intelligence, the forethought, and the planning capability to make the correct decisions, the correct investment decisions, things like that. They're gonna be good for you after this is over and when things start picking up, right? The Page of Cups and the High Priestess means keep your intuition at the forefront. Keep your intuition sharp. If you're doing meditation, keep on that meditation. Keep your intuition sharp, because that's going to be what you rely on as we're moving out of the crisis and into normalcy again. Your intuition is going to be key for there, because there are going to be some conflicting things happening here. And it's important to make sure that you have those in check and that your intuition is guiding you, because you're going to get some conflicting information after this is over. And you want to let your intuition point you in the correct direction, instead of having other people lead you, because other people will be trying to lead you in particular directions and they may not be beneficial for you. So just make sure that you are the one that uses your intuition, uses your common sense. As always, thank you, sir, for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. I know that was a lot of detail, and I spent some extra time on there, but Maurice is one of my favorite people on the stream, and I appreciate him coming around. All right, AH, let's figure this out here. What is Mark hiding from me? We try to stay friends after the split, not if there's deceit and disrespect. All right, so it sounds like Mark did you wrong, and you want to find out what to do now. So I think the Thoth would be great for this. We have neglected the Thoth. We have neglected the Thoth for like 3 days. 3 days I haven't used it. I feel bad for not using the Thoth. I love the Thoth. I feel like I'm neglecting my child over here with this Thoth. I love you, Thoth. I love you. Don't worry. I will use you every day now. I'm sorry. I got so many new tarots. I have just neglected to use you. It's just the way it goes. Jinbo. I'm not sure how I'd give it away. I'll probably give it away on a separate thing here. Anyway, so we have Angie H wants to know about deceit. Am I going to stay friends with Mark or not? If he's going to be deceitful, then no. Then no. I'm not. If he's going to be deceitful. Let's see if we have deceitful cards here. By the way, entertainment purposes only. If we do see some deceitful cards, then don't make relationship decisions based upon tarot cards on a table. It just makes common sense. It just makes sense to not do that. But I don't see any deceit here. I don't see any deceit here. But let's throw it down. Let's throw it down and find out what is going on. I don't think they're going anywhere, right? The Fool upside down says they're not going anywhere. This is not somebody who's going to be hopping around. Dude, how many decks do you have? A lot. I have a lot. How many decks do I have? I have this one, 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 this one. Let's see. This one, 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 and this one, this one, and this one, and that one. There we go. All right, that's how many decks I have. Okay. Now, back to regularly scheduled programming. I don't think they're going anywhere. The Fool upside down says that Benicia, hello, how's it going? And Moon in Path. There you go. There's how many decks I have. All right. They're not going anywhere. Full upside down says they're not wandering around. They're not trying to deceive you. They're not trying to do this and that. They're not trying. I think you have a lot of things to worry about. I think you're worrying about. I think you have a bit of worry here for maybe no reason. I think they do have some friends they like to hang out with. I think they do have some other things they like to do that don't involve you. So since the breakup, I think they're sort of moving on and they're sort of trying to pick up where they left off, sort of feeling, right? Trying to pick up where they left off. They're trying to get into the recovery mode. Does it involve you? No. I mean, it doesn't really involve you. You have to let them be. You know, and that's one of the things. If you're going to be the friend that lets them do what they want to do. Because they are doing some other activities or have some things. And I think the friendship is going to be more of a disconnected friendship to where you let them be who they want to be. Again, I don't think they're trying to deceive you. Are they trying to get back? Are they trying to get back into that love zone? That love zone to where we get together in the love zone. He Kate's Crossing. Hello, how's it going? So yeah. It is 1 a.m. There you go. But yeah, they have some interest in getting back into the love zone, possibly. Are they going to chase it? Are they going to be annoying about it? Are they going to be scheming and trickery? I don't think so. I mean, I don't think so. I think it's all right. I think you're worried for no reason. I think it's good, which is good because you don't want to get in a situation where I'm telling you that they're deceitful. That's no good at all. That's no good at all. All right. Hecate's Crossing, I appreciate you hanging out for a few minutes, dropping in and saying hi. And I think we're ending soon. Let's wrap this up. Put it down here. Put this down here. Ending soon, last reading. There you go. All right. Ending soon, last reading. You turned 30 today. Well, happy birthday, sunshine. Happy birthday. Will me and my person reconcile? What is Taurus current's feelings about me? And let's see, Tarot Light. Thank you, Tarot Light. I appreciate that. And so Angie, I think Mark is all right. All right. One more reading, and we will head out. We will head out and enjoy our Saturday morning. I got to go do lawn work. Liz, welcome back. Liz, do you want to know about that guy again? Liz, do you want to know about that guy again? I think it's time for the money trick. Before we do the last reading, by the way, if anybody has not seen the money trick, we'll do that. We'll do the money trick for the overseas, for the people overseas. We do it at night, but I don't think I've done it overseas yet. There we go. So these are American dollars. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. We have $5, and we want to turn it into a bit more money. Let's say that we have some tarot decks that we want to buy. We need to buy this, right? All we do is like that, and turns into $100. That's right. We got 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. There you go. $100. That is the money trick. And we'll do one more reading. And, try to figure out what's going on. Tarot Girl Live. What's going on? Are you actually live? I'm going to your channel. I just subscribed. Okay. Let's find out. Been here for a long time. Moonstar, everybody wants a reading, which is good. If you don't get your reading today, I'm here every night. And weekends, I'm here Saturday and Sunday mornings. Should I come out of retirement? Now, this is a good question. American Airlines wants to know. Should I come out of retirement? Be safe. Let's find out. That is very interesting. And for that, we'll go to the job screen, because the job screen is the place to be. It is the place to be. And for this, let's go with something we haven't done in a while. What's a good deck we have not done? I think the Mary L. Look at this. First edition Mary L. There you go. All right. Fluffy Virgo. There you go. Fluffy Virgo. Shut up and drink your gin. Is that Joe? Fluffy Virgo indeed. All right. Well, be able to resolve the karma with my guy. Whoa. Oh, come on, cards. Be nice to me. It's Saturday. Come on. Oh, come on. It's Saturday. Here we go. I'm here every single night. And I'm here tomorrow morning, too. Come on by tomorrow morning. I'd love to have you. Tomorrow morning. All right. Here we go. First edition Marielle would be perfect for this, because this is a good question. Should you come out of retirement? Because in the military, at least in the U.S. military, I think they're actually calling people that have medical experience, doctors, nurses, things like that. They are literally calling them out of retirement at this point. So it's kind of an interesting question. Should you pop out of retirement and help out? There you go. All right. Let's see about that. With this, Death says, by the way, entertainment purposes only. Obviously, don't make any career decisions or any work decisions based upon some random dude on YouTube reading cards. Reading cards, don't do it. Why is the reading title still the old one? We're American Airlines coming out of retirement. And wow, I butchered that. I butchered that for sure. All right. So Death says there is that possibility. And Hermit says maybe not. This is a very interesting combination here. So how do we read this? Death says that change is inevitable. Change does come, right? The Hermit says to sort of be in isolation or be a bit of an isolation within this as well, and things are going to get better. So we have this combination here. So coming out of retirement, I think that there's a middle ground between let's fully come out of retirement. Let's pop out of retirement. Let's leap into there like Superman or Superwoman and find out, what is happening, or come completely out of retirement. Registered again with my nursing degree will be safe. I think there's a middle ground, and that's what we're pointing at here between Death and the Hermit. We have this combination. Death says that they could possibly use you on the front line. They could possibly use your talents, your skills, and things like that on the front line and be better for it as well. Ace of Cups says you can make a positive difference. You can make a positive difference, and it's all about sort of getting in there and getting excited and trying to make that difference. And I think you could make a difference. Ace of Cups says you could be key in making a difference as well, right? So can we get Moonstar? You have to just chill out. You got to chill out, Moonstar, seriously. All right. All right, so Death says that there is that possibility, the middle ground between coming fully out of retirement and doing things like that. It could be something to where you do it part-time, you get part-time, and and things like that. You have to sort of find that happy middle ground, because I think doing it full-time, doing it all the time, just doing it all that, so is going to be important to you. So Death says there is that possibility. Definitely sort of research that and figure out that's going to be something you want to do part-time. And I say it because of the Hermit. I say it because of the Ace of Cups. If this was the Ace of Wands, that would be something that would be a factor for you as well, right? The Ace of Cups is going to be critical to you. That this is going to be something that you enjoy. This is something that did the and all of that stuff. So yeah, it's going to be important to you as well. So anyway, we still have the Lima Bean question is still coming up. The Lima Bean question is still coming up. Don't worry. We still got Lima Beans in queue. All right. Let me scroll up and find out about the Lima Beans, and that will be the shape of the beans. Shut up says, there you go. Cards, Symbolon, and the Gilded. Want to know when the Lima Bean issue will go away. All right, but yeah, look into that. Obviously, check it out. Look into that and figure out how all of that goes. And now we're back to the final question of the night, which is the Lima Beans. The Lima Beans. If I had a Lima Bean tarot, SADYGOTM. Looks like a Game of Thrones thing. Lima Beans. Figure out about the Lima Beans. For the Lima Beans, we want the Gilded Tarot and the Symbolon. We can combine those. The Symbolon's in the other room, though. So we're going to go fetch that real quick and shuffle that up and get a combination here. A combination reading. And while I'm in the other room, we'll get off the job screen. The job screen has nothing to do with Lima Beans. Nothing to do at all. I will be back in 30 seconds. All right, we go grab the Symbolon. I need to add the Symbolon to my rotation. Where are you, Symbolon? Where are you? Where's my light? Oh. The Symbolon's in a box. It's going to take me a long time to pick it up. So we'll just use the Gilded by itself. But we will get the Symbolon ready because I do want to use that. I am excited about using that one. All right, one more shuffle. There you go. All right, Symbolon. I love the Symbolon. And you have been watching the channel for a while, if you know I have the symbol on. You have been watching for a while. So let's find out about the lima beans. The lima beans. The magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. All right. Whoa. How did these get upside down? We have fixed it. We have fixed the upside down crisis. It is all right. Everything is all right again. We have fixed the upside down crisis. There you go. So let's find out about this. All right. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. 3 of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, and the 6 of... There's a lot of cups. There's a lot of cups. All right. So I say ending soon. Last reading, ending soon, last reading. I typed the wrong thing in the wrong box. So, 8 of Cups says you do have some movement on that. You do have some movement on that. I think you've been pursuing this a bit too much. I think you've been chasing this a bit too much with the lima bean addiction or the lima bean things going on. I think that you have pursued that a bit too much. The 8 of Cups, it's time to sort of relax a bit. You got to relax a bit. That 8 of Cups, we sort of abandon it. We got to abandon it and walk away. Walk away for a little bit, away from those addictive, delicious, canned lima beans. You're going to have to take that break. You're going to have to walk away just a teeny, tiny bit as far as that's concerned for that. The 3 of Cups says that lima beans are indeed your friend. They are your friend. The Elizabeth Magical Garden, hello. Elizabeth, you're here for the best question of the day. We have a lima bean addiction. So we're doing a lima bean reading. How many lima bean readings have you done? All right. So the 3 of Cups says that it's all about trying something different or trying a bit different things or getting different things happening as far as that's concerned, right? So the 3 of Cups says, you know, maybe try some other things. Maybe some pinto beans. Maybe some pinto beans. Maybe some green beans. Green beans, some pintos, some, well, that's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head. Black-eyed peas. You know, a lot of good things that are otherwise in the same type of category that you may want to try out. The 10 of Pentacles says you're ultimately going to be happy with moderation. Moderation is about everything, You got to relax, do the moderation, get some different cycles in there. Maybe put some beans in some chili or some soup or something like that. And yeah, they're kidney beans as well. There you go. So, you know, get that combination, get that variety in there and welcome the variety and welcome things as they go. And it's going to be a big factor for you as far as that's concerned. The 9 of Swords, you know, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Just relax and ease into the bean. Ease into the bean. And make sure that you're happy, you're comfortable, and you get your dietary requirements because beans are quite filling. Beans are quite filling. So if you're on a diet, beans, they are filling. You are not hungry for a long time after that. So anyway, the 6 of Cups says it's all about sharing as well. So if you have too many lima beans, you may want to share with people. Also points to the friends over here, but also points to the gifting and sharing. We have 2 gifting, sharing type things. So, you know, share your beans with other people. You may want to gift. You may want to gift, instead of gifting a deck of cards or a deck of tarot or gifting the, or gifting the money trick or anything like that, you may want to focus on gifting some of them beans away so other people can enjoy them as well. Other people can enjoy the lima beans as well. Anyway, there you go, the garden paradise. All right, well, thank you for your question, your donation. I greatly appreciate it. I got your message. I will reply immediately. Anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate everyone hanging out, and I will be back tomorrow morning and tonight, tomorrow night, and every night. Thank you for hanging, and we'll see you next time.